Open source AI explained in 2 minutes.
When someone says an AI model is open source, it means more than just free to use. It also means anyone has the freedom to study how the system works, modify its components, and share it with others for any purpose. To be considered truly open source, a model has to meet 3 criteria. First, AI developers need to share detailed information about what training data they used and where it came from so that others can replicate the results. Second, they need to share the entire source code used to train and run the model, so it can be inspected and modified. Finally, they need to reveal the model parameters, which are the billions of variables that determine an AI model's outputs. Many models are advertised as open source, but they only reveal the model's parameters without exposing their training data or their code. The more accurate term for these models is open weight. These models are still free to use, but are much harder to study and modify.
You might still be wondering, why would AI developers and companies share their work so openly and transparently? The open source AI movement is built on the idea of collaborative improvement. AI researchers have been sharing their work openly and transparently for decades.
To get peer validation on their work and push the boundaries of the field, to allow others to study their models, identify risks and weaknesses, and build better versions of it, and to remove barriers to access, and avoid the centralization of AI's benefits within a small group of people or companies.
But because AI is moving from the research lab into commercial software and products, it's becoming way less open than before.
Public companies with sensitive stock prices are battling with private and ambitious startups, geopolitical competition is at an all-time high, and closed AI systems allow developers to implement safeguards that minimize AI's misuse and ensure it's being used ethically and responsibly. If you enjoyed this video and you want to vote on my next video explainer, join my free newsletter at year2049.com.